This is Paul. Yeah. My property. Yeah. hmm Yeah, obstructing me from having ownership of Federal Reserve notes. Yeah. Or the promissory notes. Yeah. It's an actual crime. The Fed can be held liable for it. Now, this property known as intellectual property. Yeah. Uh-huh. And the right to sue you. Ouch. The well, I think it's really important that you understand. Yeah. The inalienable and inviolable. Yes. What does that mean? Yes. Inalienable rights. Yeah. Or inviolable rights. Yeah. One often finds people talking about these things as if, for example, having a right to liberty meant that no one could ever do anything to infringe on one's liberty. Yeah. But this is not what the phrases have traditionally meant. To say that someone has inviolable rights simply means that they have rights so too sacred, yeah, or too important to be broken by force or violence. And to say that someone has inalienable rights or unalienable rights is to say they have rights that cannot be handed over to someone else. Now, the reason Jefferson appealed to the inalienable rights in the Declaration of Independence can be seen in context. Yes. The inalienable rights and the inviolable rights. Yeah. Now, inviolable means that they're too important and too sacred to be broken by force or violence. Now, let's look at your court orders right now. Mhm. They were broken by force and by violence. Now, my wife said I was crazy, right? Mhm. You, the court, said I had to have a mental health evaluation and the treatment, if recommended, to be able to have visitation rights with my sons. Yeah, you did that 9 years ago, right now. I'm saying that there's a large $100 billion lawsuit right now for the breaking of by force and or by violence the inviolable rights of property. Yeah. Now, my sons, ooch, they were taken without any actual due process. Right. And then the accusation, yes, of violating the protection order, ooch, taken from me without any due process by force or violence. Yeah. Now, I've told the court. Now I'm suing you for violating my inviolable rights. And I'm suing you in the courts of the world. Yes. See, this $750 billion credit facility known as a promissory note from the Federal Reserve Bank of the United States. Yeah. They can't have a credit rating. Nobody can rate them. Pooch, they're the bank of the currency. Yeah. Nations can have credit ratings. Yeah. Corporations. Yeah. Individuals can have a credit rating, credit report, credit score. Yeah. But the actual Federal Reserve System does not allow for them to have anything rated. It's kind of like you have to know what you're buying. Yeah. Now, for me, yes, the credit rating. Yeah. My credit score. Yes. The taking of my sons. Right. The issuing of a child support order. The inviolable right to not have force or violence used to obligate me to pay child support. Now, I'm going to sue Department of Child Support again for taking by force and violence my money, yes, without any due process, without an actual order for child support, without a dissolution of marriage. Yeah. It's another one of these in every state of the United States. Yeah. Where I'm going to want money right now for the inviolable right to not have your property taken by force or violence. Now, you'll get me all the credit scores of all of those that are employees of the Department of Child Support in every state of the nation. And then you'll get me the United States Treasury. Yeah. Because I'd like to know where my stimulus check is. Yeah. Now, I've been obligated to tell a few people when talking about the stimulus check. Yeah. That I think my wife got it because of back child support. And as a citizen of this great nation, I'm going to want to know where all my money is. Now, when I made that statement, I can sue the Federal Reserve. Yeah, I can. And when it's my right to sue somebody, I do. Ooch. So I wanted the Federal Reserve Board, Jerome, Janet, yeah, Ben Bernanke, Ooch, Alan Greenspan, yeah, Paul Volcker, yeah, and their estates, Ooch, to know that they're all getting lawsuits. Yeah. Now, we're sitting here, Ooch, discussing the velocity of money and the actual employees of the Federal